All right, folks, so welcome to the Wedding Help Desk Wedding Guest Calculator. I'm going to show you real briefly how we will use this tool. So when it comes to your guest list, there's many reasons why you may want to whittle it down. One, maybe your venue only accommodates a certain number of guests, so you have to get it down to 100 people. Or another thing would be your budget. One of the easiest, fastest ways to not go over budget or not to spend more than you have to is to have a limited guest list, because each person that you have there is another chair, another set of silverware, someone you're gonna have to feed. Possibly the more you have, you're gonna have to have another table and another linen and more chairs and chairs at the ceremony, party favors, invitations, RSV, all that good stuff, right? So like all of that adds up per guest you have. So one of the quickest ways to make your budget smaller is to limit your guest count. Whatever the reason might be that you need to, this calculator is going to help you out. So let's dive into that. Okay, so you see here that you have where your potential guest's name is going to be. So I'll just put my name in the first spot here. So we'll put like Kevin Snow. The next thing you'll do is select whether or not this is a guest of the bride, groom, or both. If you go with bride, it's going to make the cell pink, groom is going to be blue, and then both color coordinates to yellow. The next one is your relationship status with this person. It is going to give you a drop-down list of everything from immediate family through school friends, it's a professional relationship, neighbor and acquaintance, somebody's child, someone you just know from the community, a social group you're in, church, a +1, and there's a custom other that if there's something that's not in there that you would like to use. The golden ticket I have set for is just like, this person's coming no matter what. So for now, I will explain that in just a moment, but let's say we're gonna go with their best friend. You'll see in this next box right here that it has given them the relationship weight of an 8. If they are an immediate family member, it's gonna make it a 10. If they're a school friend, it makes it a 6. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll just leave it right there at school friend for now. The next thing is going to be, what is their gift potential? Are these people going to give you a hefty check? Are they bringing you a good gift? Obviously, this isn't the only reason that you would invite somebody, but it is an option that you can put here. So let's say, you know what, this person is definitely likely to bring me a good gift, so we'll make them an 8 for that. What is the likelihood that they will attend your wedding? Are they very far out of state? Are they in school? Could they be military? Are they definitely going to show up? We'll put a 9 for that. And then your emotional connection to this person, something that you really want to value. Is this a person that definitely needs to be a part of your day? Are you going to enjoy spending time with them and so forth? We'll say yes, we'll give them an 8 for that. And then is there a priority to this person of some standard that you have? And we'll say they're okay on the priority scale. We'll give them a 6. That has now given them a final score of a 73. And it says, yes, we need to invite this person. If for some reason they were to dip below a 70, let's just change the emotional connection to a 1. That number has dropped down to a 63. Maybe you should invite this person. Anyone who is a yes, you're definitely going to want to put on your invitation list. If they're a maybe, you could go either way with them. It kind of depends how much room you have left in your guest count. And then let's just go ahead and like drop this down to a 1. We'll have to change a couple things here, because once they drop below a 40, that's a person that, you know what? No. Let's not invite this person to our wedding. They've just gone through a whole gambit of reasons why they should or should not be there, and our calculator is telling you yes, no, or maybe, and this person is now a no. So back here where we have the drop-down list where you can select if they're immediate family, which puts them at a 10, or if they're just a +1, which is going to put them at a 1. Now you can change what the relationship weight is. If you go over to the side here, you don't want to change any of these things where it says immediate family leave that as it is. If there's a custom other, don't change that. Leave it as custom other. Just know in your head what that means. But you can change the weights here. So I believe I had them set to a +1, which gives it the relationship weight of a 1. If you go over here and find +1, you can now change that to be a 10. If you're like, you know what, +1s are very much encouraged. If someone's bringing a +1, then it goes there. And when you scroll back over here, you will see that that +1 has now a relationship weight of a 10. So over here, you can go through, I just have them kind of numbered with immediate family as 10, extended family as 9, best friend is 8, close friend is 7, and so forth. You are welcome to change these numbers. Essentially, these are a multiplier. So whatever you've put into their gift potential, likeliness of attending, emotional connection, or priority is going to get multiplied by this number and then result in their final score as to whether or not you should invite them. I suppose if you wanted to change any of these things at the top here from gift potential to like dance potential, like are they going to get out on the dance floor? Is that something that's important to you? And of course you can double click and make that expand so that the words fit. Now you're working with their dance potential. You're like, yep, this person's definitely going to get out there and dance. So you can also change those priorities at the top. Okay, so those things are changeable. The weight is changeable. So let's say right here where it says do not delete or edit, there's a couple places right above the invite, yes or no has that, the final score has that, and then over here the relationship weight has that. That is because these have formulas in them. So if you click on these cells here, you can see where my pointer is. There's a really long formula up there. And if you were to just all of a sudden put like a 3 there, that long formula that was up here now shows a 3. Of course, you can hit Control Z if you're on a Windows computer. Not sure what it is for Mac, but you just want to undo that, and that'll bring you back to having the formula that you need. And if for some reason you were to royally screw it up, all of these cells that are below it have the same formula in it. You could just make a little plus sign. See how I've drug my cursor down and got a plus sign here, and just drag it up, and it'll take that formula and reapply it to everything. Okay. Worst case scenario, you're gonna have to delete this, start over again from the beginning, and I know you're not gonna wanna do that. So watch me clear this out. Let's say I wanna change some things here. This one here where it says both, yes, I'm going to just click delete on that. I can delete that. Relationship status, I can click delete on that, delete that as well. And notice that whenever I delete the relationship status, let's say it was extended family, see how there's a 9 right there? I do not want to delete that 9. Rather, to get rid of that, we're just going to go to the relationship, delete, and it takes the 9 away. And then you can go through and you can delete their dance potential, likeliness to attend, emotional, priority, delete, 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 and all that's good. So that is how you will use this. If you have any questions with that, shoot me a DM at the Wedding Help Desk on Instagram, or you can email me at ask@theweddinghelpdesk.com. All right. But anyway, good luck with this. I hope it helps.